What's good, y'all? It's Pod.cannion. I'm back with another reaction video. Today we have a deleted video. This is a broken man. Humiliation rituals are sick. This is the one where obviously y'all should have seen this by now, but if y'all haven't seen this, because there are a lot of things going on right now. Adam 22 boxed Jason Love. Now the thing that's very interesting about this, just for the people who don't know, if you know, you already know. But the reason what makes this fight so interesting, obviously, it was probably like a put together boxing thing. Both people, you know what I'm saying, got money. But the thing that's interesting about this fight is he pretty much. Damn, how do I say this to people who possibly don't know? Jason Love is a adult film star, and Adam 22's girl is also sort of an adult film star. So there was just a video going around with both of them, you know what I'm saying, doing business in the business that they do. And with Adam 22 being, and they did the business while, you know what I'm saying, Lena was married to Adam 22. So pretty much that's what gave Adam 22 the famous, everybody, not everybody, but a good amount of celebrities I know. This is not a good title to have, but he's pretty much in the cuck community, you know. But oh my gosh, y'all! First of all, shout out all the villains in the chat, all the villains commenting the demon emojis. Y'all the real goats, for real, for real. I did not know, you know what I'm saying. I've rocked with Deleted for a while, but I know his, you know what I'm saying. The base was that strong. So anybody who's tapping in to a new reaction, I appreciate y'all, all y'all villains. Y'all already know, y'all squad to me regardless. But you know what I'm saying. If y'all want to join another squad, just consider hitting that subscribe button. We a small channel over here, but you know all we do is chill over here. So with all that yapping out of the way, let's get into this video.
Genuinely, do you have any hatred towards Jason coming into the fight? Because
Nah, I don't got no grudge against Jason. You know, our family has made millions of dollars off of that big ass his big ass
Oh my gosh, this is shit I was talking about. This is right along with cuck mentality, and the thing is with him, is like, you know, certain people will reject it. They'll be like, nah, it's not like that. It's like when he started getting the allegations, he started leaning into it more because he knew it would get more attention. But it's still weird because it's like, do you have any pride? Do you have any self pride for yourself as a human being? Because holy shit.
His big ass his big ass his big ass his
what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened, bro? What the fuck just happened?
All right, there is no way this dude is.
No! What is going on? Whoa, no. Please tell me this is AI. Please tell me this is AI. Whoa. We're not even 30 seconds in, guys. And, okay.
Sad. The internet, man. This is. I swear, life isn't really. We're in a simulation. I don't care what nobody says. It feels like we're in a movie or a TV show sometimes.
Okay. I'm gonna lock into what Deleted saying, but I never seen that shit before. Like, all of this is new. All I saw was Adam 22 getting his ass beat and him commenting, funnest night of my life. But, dude, okay. I had to reel it in. I wasn't expecting all that. The thing that really made me pause the video, y'all, is I was thinking one day they're gonna have children. Obviously, the children will know about this later. But what's even worse than this is those children are probably going to have grandchildren. And the internet is forever, which means there will one day be a day where Adam 22's grandchildren stumbles upon a video of him kissing this, like a pillow, a body pillow of the same Negro who put pipe in your grandmother. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all, I don't know what to say.
Horror comedy. I ain't saying horror. I'm saying horror. This feels like
Horror.
Swear life isn't real anymore. We're in a simulation. I don't care what nobody says.
We're in the
It feels
Matrix.
like we're in a movie or a TV show sometimes. A horror comedy. I ain't saying horror, I'm saying horror. This feels like a deleted Black Mirror episode. No pun intended. If it was, it would be called If You Had Zero Self-Respect. Because
Thank
please
you.
explain to me like I'm 5.
Thank you.
Explain to me, how do you get knocked out by the same man who piped down your wife? Then wake up the next day like, yeah, let's recreate it with a cardboard cutout of the same guy. Yeah, that couldn't be. I would have caught a case. I would have been thrown under the jail. That got me fucked up. Adam 22 really said, you know what would really show dominance? Me kissing a cardboard version of the guy who beat my ass. Beat my ass and my wife's ass. Man, this is not trolling. This is self-harm. Adam, you are not in on the joke. You are the joke.
You are the
flip
joke.
The narrative. The narrative folded you, sat on you, and tucked you in. This shit is comedy. Imagine losing your wife and your dignity to the same person. That's gotta be tough. Adam really has to wake up every day knowing the same dude crossed every boundary in his marriage and then beat him up publicly. Show him he was boss.
Oh my gosh,
Show
bro.
him who was alpha for real. He said, hey, you.
Like, gang, I'm still trying to process, like, oh my gosh, like, I know, like, I feel like we've done a video like this where it's just like, a lot of these people, a lot of these celebrities, their self-respect, their morals and shit, they have a price tag. But even still, like, I just don't understand. Like, there's no way you can love yourself and do something like this. Like, I'm not gonna, I can't fathom it. There's no amount of money that I would take to go through Adam 22's shoes if I, at the same time, loved myself. Y'all, come on. I hope y'all know what I'm
The
talking
little
about.
homie.
Like, bro,
You're not even a little homie.
fuck.
You're a damsel in distress.
Explain your intro. Just got back from this. That comment's funny because if y'all know Deleted, he'd be like, "Yo, I'm about to go to the store real quick. Y'all want anything?" And you know, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all see the reaction channel. I don't binge Deleted's videos, but I'm subscribed. You know what I'm saying? I be tapping in. So it's like when I understood his intro. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a Ye fan and he understands what Ye was trying to do with that thingy. You know what I'm saying? Even if he approached it the wrong way, which is something that I do believe. Like, I understand his intention, but intention is different from the way you affect people. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie, the intro is still hard. He ain't say none of the, you know, none of that in there. So I'm like, it's cool. Explain your intro.
Ask me if I don't give a fuck.
I'm the villain.
Y'all thought I was about to fuck no.
Alright, quick recap. For anyone who somehow missed this freaky ass shit, Adam 22 is the host and owner of the No Jumper podcast.
And it's like, I was trying to avoid this, and I still couldn't get it off my timeline.
His
Like,
wife
that's
sleeps with other dudes for money. Cool, that's their thing. But for reasons known only to God and humiliation kinks, Adam decided the next logical step was to fight the guy who smashed his wife. That guy being Jason Love. So Adam sets up a boxing match with the same man who already embarrassed him publicly and does it again. And sets up another public humiliation on Aiden Ross's brand risk boxing card on Kick. Because why stop at 1L when you can live stream it? So here we are. That's where we're at. That's where we live now.
You know, trying to decide who I'm going to sleep with on fight night, I just feel like there's so many factors. Do either of these guys have any energy left for sex at the end of the day? Even being here is going to be a lot.
I get that. How did you feel when you got the call or Adam told you that it was Jason?
She was like, "That's a problem, baby."
Oh,
shit. Stop looking at her in her eyes, nigga.
Yeah, Jason, why are
I'm
you
watching
giving her
you.
eye contact?
I'm watching Adam. Watch this nigga, cause he keep y'all got something. What y'all got going?
Brandon, I know they're supposed to be instigated, but this is just extra funny.
I mean, yes,
Aiden Ross is still a weirdo. We ain't forget.
Jason is a very large man, but when you have them side by side,
Large how? Large how? What?
This is literally a humiliation ritual. Continue.
Hey, whoa.
large in many ways. However, they're pretty comparable in size when you put them right next to each other.
And this didn't start yesterday. Nah, this is a long-term humiliation arc. Adam let this situation become his entire personality. When people think of
literally.
Adam 22,
That's why I
they
said
think
he
his
leaned
wife
into
getting
it.
piped down by another guy. That's the first.
That's why I said he leaned into it. It's like maybe in his mind he thinks it's his version of taking control, but even still, no. They were gonna make fun of you regardless.
Trying to remind him, like, this is the man that had me biting the bed sheets. This is the man that made my body feel amazing in my scene with him.
Oh, sorry, Lena, go ahead. All right, guys, we'll start with you, Jason. Do you have any last words?
Good luck, Adam. You're gonna need it. Good luck, Jason. You're gonna need it.
Go, baby.
Bro.
This one.
Oh my God, how did?
Nah, I ain't got nothing else.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Well, thank you guys. This is gonna be the fight of the night.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? You think it's gonna be the fight night too?
Easily.
And Lana, how do you predict this fight going?
I think my baby's gonna take him down.
Which one?
This one.
Which one?
I guess an edgy joke, you know. It's like translucent humor a little bit. You know, the hex code FFFFF. That little color scheme over there was one of those edgy jokes. Then it was no, I'm totally fine. Then he turned it into a why are you asking me these questions? And then it was silence. And then all of a sudden he's gonna box the guy. And now I guess he done chopped his balls off and handed him over.
Letting my wife this guy.
Was there any hesitation before you accepted the fight of Adam 22?
No, not really. Fun, exercise.
Have you had a fight before?
No, I haven't. Not a professional one, at least.
Is this fight personal for you?
No, I don't take nothing personal.
Is it personal for you, Adam?
Not so much. You know, I definitely want to put my best foot forward and just take home the W. Just because anything I do, I want to put my best foot forward. But as far as there being any actual hostility or whatever, I know it's probably hard for a lot of people to understand. But in the space, the shit that we've done is pretty regular to us. So. It's not super personal, but it's definitely, you know, something that I want to keep pursuing this afterwards. You know, I'm real excited about the whole boxing thing in general, so definitely I'm trying to enter into this space on the right foot.
And the craziest part, he didn't even fight like he was mad. There was no rage, no adrenaline. He walked in and got his ass beat. This dude threw 0 punches. I feel like he even ran a little bit, tried to skedaddle, and dude had to chase him. I've seen NPCs put up more resistance. You know, you walk down the street as a GTA character. I feel like
even Andrew, like, obviously Andrew Tate's the professional boxer, but let's be so for real. This dude, you got hit by that? From that dude? And you're supposed to be a professional kickboxer? I'm just saying Andrew Tate did better. They're both ass, but that shit is still sad. Regardless, like, you ain't even throw the punch.
The NPC, man, they be trying to whoop my ass more than what Adam did.
Yo, Lena, was this nigga better in the ring or better in bed? Word 2.
Oh.
Better in bed.
Jason, you a real nigga, man. You held it down, man. We kill racism tonight, gang.
Yo, I'm in the next scene, gang. Straight up.
Never.
Thank you, because academics, you a weird bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a difference between playing a role and losing yourself in it. This man didn't lose a fight. He lost the plot. He dropped his drawers and tucked it. Adam done dropped his drawers and tucked it behind him. Because that's how he's been acting.
He get your wife if he want after the fight. You made that up. Queen, are you proud of Adam?
I'm very proud of him. Really hard and.
No! That shit was hilarious. He said, here's your throne. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Hard, and he's still a winner because he's got me.
And of course, Jason Love immediately walks him down. Adam throws basically nothing back. Rock jumps in like, all right, man, that's enough character development for tonight. Jason Love wins by TKO. Adam loses quickly, loudly, and spiritually. Aiden Ross pockets the money. Jason walks away undefeated. And Adam walks away with another viral humiliation. So let's talk about the day that my soul left my body. Pause. I was scrolling through Twitter, saw some shit I had never consented to.
Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, like you already lost the plot, but now you're just falling off the deep end. Like a cardboard cutout.
Let's never fight again.
Please refund my eyes and my time. I didn't need to see that
he
shit.
just
I didn't
has
ask
no
to see that
self-respect,
shit.
y'all.
Now I can't even unsee it. Twitter really be violating my eyeballs with no
You didn't have to
apology.
show us.
It's the fact that this
Like y'all don't sleep. He literally was like, deleted. Literally was like, yo, if I have to see this, y'all niggas gotta see that shit too.
man posted himself smiling, cheesing, kissing, in bed with his wife, and a cardboard cutout of Jason Love.
Oh,
a
God.
threesome with construction paper is wild. It's not edgy, bruh. It's not funny. It's not ironic. It's a cry for help. It's a cry for help laminated at Staples. You gotta think about that for a minute. One of these, like, who did it?
It's like levels of like, I feel deep levels of pity. And it's like, yo, I know you got the bag, but it's like, at what cost? Is this really worth whatever extra bag or attention you're gonna get off of this? If the attention you're getting off of this is people just looking at you in absolute, like, damn. Do you have any self-love, any self-respect in there, Adam?
Who sat there with this idea and said, hey, you know what would be funny? We gonna get a cardboard cutout of this dude that just beat your ass and beat the wife's ass.
Yo.
We gonna kiss on it.
Y'all, what would be worse? If it was her idea or his idea? I'm really trying to think about that right now. Which would be worse? If it was Lena's idea or if it was Adam's idea? Like, I'm picturing both. Like, babe, don't let it get to you. Let's play into the fact of the matter. I'm gonna print out a cardboard. Like, neither one of them feel real. And then it's like, shoot, you know, let's hey babe, let's capitalize off this L I just took of this dude who piped you down while we were married. Yeah. We're both gonna be in between him and we're just gonna be kissing the car. Like, what? This just seems outside of the this shows, like, I feel like this really the boxing match really showed it. But this really shows that it's like there was no limit to this. Like, if he feels like he can get attention off of it, he will do anything to disrespect himself. Oh God.
Whose idea was that? I'm almost certain it was Adam's.
It had to be Adam.
That was Adam's idea. And Adam thinks he's for real.
It makes a lot more sense being Adam, but it's still just like an unfathomable amount of like, bro, are you good?
Trolling Jason. No, man, no, brother. Jason already won. He beat the shit out of you, and then he embarrassed you.
Oh my God. Never. No. No way. Wait, no. This ain't going long. Oh my God.
For real, I thought it was gonna be a lot more even. It turns out he was the better man. He's just as strong as he looks. So, you know, did what I could do in 2 weeks, but ultimately I think I gotta cut some weight.
And he beat up the cat. He beat up your wife's cat. Man. He beat up everything. He embarrassed you. He beat up your pride.
You see my arms go from this to this. He just hit so much harder than I ever could have really realized was possible. And yeah, that was pretty much the moment where I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
And you're doing the victory lap for him. You twerking it at this point. You turned your whole marriage into a meme. And that's not owning it. That's submitting to it. You submitted to this man. Adam keeps joking because silence would force him to sit with reality. Let's be real here. He didn't just take an L. He accepted it, framed it, and slept next to it. And here's where
Come on, y'all. That nigga just spit facts. I'm gonna run it back just so y'all hear it one more time. That nigga just...
To this man. Adam keeps joking because silence would force him to sit with reality. Let's be real here. He didn't just take an L. He accepted it, framed it, and slept next to it. And here's where I gotta say it. Some disrespect is not negotiable. There are levels of money where you should walk away. There are levels of clout where you should log off. There are levels of jokes where you say, yeah, nah, I'm good. The fuck? What do I look like doing that? And the crazy part...
And that's why I say... There comes to a certain point, like, if you know, you know, but if you don't know yet, don't worry about it. You're going to get there. When you go to a point, and like everybody's journey is different at different pace. There's no set age for this. That's why I said if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you will get there eventually. But when you like have self-love, there are just certain things that you just 100% won't accept, no matter the money, no matter this, that, or the third. Because I say it like this, because there's a lot of things like before, like I would really love myself. I would put more effort into making sure others weren't getting disrespected versus myself. You need to have that same energy for yourself. If you knew like you wouldn't want to see any of your bros go through this, why are you putting yourself through that shit? Why are you letting yourself go through that shit? You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you have this is why I cannot fathom Adam 22 liking himself in any capacity and going through this for a year plus. If anything, he thinks his worth comes with how much money he has or how successful his brand is. But he does not love himself. You cannot convince me that shit after all of this. Really before the boxing match, but this just put the nail in the fucking coffin. Like, damn. Like, that shit is just sad to me.
Adam said yes to all of it. Like I said, I'd have been buried under the prison. I would have caught a case. Straight up. And let's talk about his little excuses. He keeps screaming they do adult content. Okay, that explains the job. It does not explain the weird, sick humiliation ritual that you guys are doing. There are plenty of people in that industry who are not reenacting humiliation like it's a Marvel post-credit scene. Brett trying to normalize something that clearly shattered him. And he's shattered on the inside. We just, he's trying to glue it back together. He's trying to glue it back together with Jason Love's Skeet or some shit. Like that smile didn't cost him everything. And Jason didn't just enter his life, he rearranged it, him and his wife. Adam doesn't know how to separate the joke from real life anymore, it seems like. Yeah. Everything is content.
Everything is content.
Engagement. Every embarrassment is branding. At some point, you stop being edgy and start being empty. And honestly, it feels like karma, and he deserves the karma, in my opinion. Adam, you spent years exploring.
Y'all listen to him. Because I've said this before on this channel, somewhere in these videos. Niggas like Adam 22, Vlad, you know what I'm saying, Vlad TV, DJ Academics, bitch out, all of them, bro. All of them niggas, bro. Like, listen, because we already know. Like, if you know Diddley, you know he about to spit some facts right here. But I know what he's about to say. Listen, tap in.
Honestly, it feels like karma, and he deserves the karma, in my opinion. Adam, you spent years exploiting chaos, dysfunction, and trauma for clicks behind black people and hood politics.
Thank you.
Turned real people into viral moments. You laughed it off when things got ugly, and now the circus is you. And of course, we could look at it like two things could be true. Some people look at it like he's feeding the streets, and he's putting people on. Like I said, two things can be true.
Yeah, I'm one in that view frame a little bit, but okay, like the possibility of the platform in general, that is what gives people the exposure. But you as the interviewer or the host of the show, if you are asking certain questions that gets a certain artist unalived the next week just because you want the certain attention, like that's the mentality that Adam 22 has. Especially with his, oh my gosh, bro. It didn't matter about that artist's safety or well-being. He just needed to know the tea. No matter what ramifications came with it. He knew that once that episode came out, nigga, he was going, that rapper was going to be long out of that studio. They wasn't going to pull up there. So what do they got to lose? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, a lot of these people in these like positions, especially with hip-hop media, Caucasians especially, but there are exceptions like DJ Academics, like I said, who will use the platform and like it's almost like they either never had the humanity or they took away a certain level of humanity to look at other rappers, other street people, whatever in the hip hop space, to make them look like they're less human. to treat them like DJ Academics. Oh, look at these dumbass Chicago people. I know 3 people died, but we gonna make this funny. Oh, Adam 22, what do you think about this dude? Diss him on my podcast. It's like, gang. This is why, like, I know certain, like, people who aren't tapped in, they may look at, like, what I'm saying and think, like, oh, what's wrong with white people in the hip-hop space? It's certain things like this to where you don't understand that you're looking at rap as a commodity and a business. And yes, rap did turn into a business. It did turn into something profitable. But the origin of hip-hop, what hip-hop was created for, I'm just saying, a lot of white people in the space didn't do their research. They just see what is around and what hip-hop is right now. So for them, they see it as a business and they treat it as such. They don't think that these are people's actual stories. Or when they do think they're actual stories, they're thinking, how can I make this actual story about this person an engaging news feed? So we can laugh at these people. And it's like, y'all don't realize the origin of hip-hop, bro. And I'm not going to give up the sauce. I know it. If you in hip-hop, you know it. But I feel like it's up to these people who are supposed to be guests in hip-hop to actually know the origin, or you're going to think I'm tripping for no reason. And that's okay, because that means you don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when y'all really like start to understand the reason why we move a certain way within this hip-hop space, movies like Sinners. One of the truest things Sinners said, I'm not saying all music genres, but a good amount of music genres started with African Americans, with not even African Americans, but just black people in general. And the thing that happened over and over and over again is music would be commodified and then it would be taken over. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be what it originally was. We made rock and roll. We seen what y'all did to rock and roll, and we couldn't let that happen with hip-hop. Hip-hop is our safe space to be able to tell our stories that transcend through especially time. But it's like, y'all just see it as a business to get a quick buck. Can't respect that shit, bro. I can't respect that shit. And when I see people like this in the space, it shows just how little y'all value yourselves and the actual culture that helped you become somebody. That's why this shit doesn't surprise me. Like, it's sad. It's unfathomably sad. Because I think even the lowest person would have the base level self-respect for themselves. But I gotta remember who is in the space and the level of not caring for themselves and other people that they have to continuously just go. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how it might affect someone else. Or, you know what I'm saying, affect how people view a certain community. Fuck it, I'm getting a bag. That's my fall off the deep end. I might fall off the deep end once every episode. That's my fall off the deep end. We gonna end this video out. I feel like I just had to get that off for y'all, bro.
I feel like you do exploit the hood, too. Half the time, I feel like you're trolling and thinking the shit's funny. And what kills me is the posture. There's no reflection. No, yeah, maybe I went too far.
Of course not.
No dignity at all to reclaim. Just, haha, look at me. I'm kissing the cutout. No. That's not resilience at all. That's defeat with a ring light. To me, it seems like you're asking for a threesome. It's weird.
Yeah.
He's not over it. Adam is overcompensating.
Yeah.
And let me be clear, nobody forced him. If you guys didn't notice, nobody forced him to do this shit. Nobody tricked him. Nobody held him.
I'm sure it was his idea.
He chose all of this. Adam did he. He on some freaky shit. He on freaky time.
I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom.
I think they even call him Adam.
This is not a rock bottom
at
yet
one point. that's a whole nother
Well, that's
story.
crazy to
You
think
guys
about.
can use
Nah,
your
because this is
imagination
rock
with
bottom.
that. But yeah,
Fuck.
he chose
But I
this
feel
with
like he'll go
enthusiasm.
deeper.
And at some point, sympathy expires. Honestly, I ain't never felt bad for him. He's just dumb. He keeps pretending it's business because emotionally he's cooked, and I would be too
No,
if I was
real,
that way.
bro.
And
Like-
for the record, I don't care what you do in private. I'm not
Thank
yucking
you.
nobody's yum. I just care when you invite the internet into your bedroom. I
That's
did not
the
need to see
thing,
that shit.
bro.
And then you act shocked when they don't clap. Adam, we didn't ask to be here. You opened the door and said, "Watch this." And
That's
we
why I said I actively avoided it. I actively avoided this shit. And it's still somehow on my screen. Like,
why are we watching this?
fuck.
Why? We don't give a fuck.
don't
All it
care.
does is just confirm what everybody else already thought. You'll do anything for attention, anything for money, even if it costs respect, legacy, and self-worth. And the saddest part, this isn't rock bottom because he keeps digging. I just feel like this is an opening for him to try to do some threesome type shit. It's just weird. He did some weird shit with Blueface recently too. He was trying to get Blueface to bang his wife, and he wanted to watch or something. It was weird.
Okay, buddy.
I think he said he wanted to trade spouses and shit. Also, I don't know, he a weirdo for real.
Because you are probably one of the only women in the world that I would not try to bang.
But what does that mean? Yeah,
I would bang your wife, though.
By definition, you as his baby mama, I have to always treat
You're
you with
off
respect.
limits.
Like,
I think that he would not try to bang your baby mama.
I don't think that he would, just because me and her are more of like a current married, not cheating on each other thing.
Do you think he's scandalous? Do you think he would do that?
Oh, he is.
Do you think that Blueface would try to
I
take
wouldn't
down
leave.
Lana?
I wouldn't leave Lena in a room with him by himself.
Really?
No, I wouldn't.
If you were left in a room with a tall face tattoo,
Chocolate man.
My weakness.
chocolate man, this is starting to sound like Jason Love.
I think I could resist the spell that Blueface puts women under. Yes, I really do think I could
It
resist.
actually.
No, Adam's my boy. He said it was cool.
I'm going to say, let's go find him.
Oh, so you are interested?
No,
You're
I'm really not.
You're just looking for permission.
I mean, if you let me film it and I could make money off of it, hey, I think you're in that plan too. I think you would say yes
That's a
too.
good question.
You would say yes.
And they're off Casamigos.
I will fuck your wife, nigga.
Said Adam.
I will fuck your wife, nigga. On camera, we can film it.
On camera.
Sure. I get my percentage. You know what I mean? But it's just me and your wife. No other.
Yeah, he said I just want
I want
to.
to see a little pink. Man, I don't want to come on.
I'm
man.
gonna get you.
I saw your little video. At first, I wasn't down. Normally, I work with well-endowed, well-hung professionals, and you haven't really proven yourself. But after a long conversation with my husband here, I've decided that I'm willing to make an exception. You have 2 weeks.
Oh,
That should
God.
be enough time to get tested,
That's good.
to get your stamina up, to just get all around prepared. I want you showered. You,
This is
Me?
a crazy reaction.
a cameraman, and my husband sitting in a little chair in the
Oh,
corner watching us.
God.
Let's go.
Why?
Lena,
Lena?
I saw your little
I
video.
saw you. Blueface is
I'm
hilarious.
too motherfucking happy that Adam said you could fuck. Dead home.
No, for real. She wanted that.
And Adam looks very not like he's just trying to fulfill your fantasies. You know what I mean? I could tell that whatever conversation y'all had, you did a lot of persuading. And Adam had just got to the point where he's just like, man,
Yeah.
my wife wants to fuck Blueface. So I'm gonna thank for my homie and politely decline.
But yeah, there's always another
That's
post,
crazy.
another joke, another angle. At some point, you gotta ask yourself, Adam, who am I doing this for exactly? Adam
Right.
22 didn't get knocked out once. He's been getting knocked out emotionally for years. This
Yeah.
wasn't trolling. This wasn't genius marketing. This was a man losing himself publicly and calling it content. And this is where it really hits. Money will pay your bills, but it won't buy your backbone back. Clout will get your name trending, but it won't stop people from seeing straight through you. At some point,
Damn.
the internet stops laughing with you and starts studying you like a warning label. Like, don't do that.
Don't be him.
Don't be like that guy.
No,
Because
literally.
once you trade your self-respect for clicks, there's no refund policy. It's out there and everybody gonna see it. Every dollar comes with a receipt, man. And eventually the price is your dignity, your boundaries, your manhood. The saddest part, nobody forced the deal. This is all you. You signed it yourself and called it content. Content. You call this shit content. So let this be a reminder. If the bag requires you to embarrass yourself, degrade yourself, or turn your soul into a prop, it's not a bag. It's a leash. It's chains. Some losses don't show up on the scoreboard. They show up when you look in the mirror and think you won because you don't recognize who you are anymore. Which brings us back to the image I still can't unsee, because what the fuck
Why
was
do you
that
keep
shit?
showing
A
us
grown
this?
man in bed, lips pressed against a cardboard cutout of the dude who beat his ass and piped his wife. That's not a joke. That's not satire. That's not irony. That's not trolling. That's
Straight
surrender.
sad.
You surrendered to that man. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't content either. Again, that is not content. That's
Not
a
at
man
all.
showing us how much
I
of
wish I could
himself he's
unsee this
already
and just
lost.
keep on
He's
putting
a
it on the
broken man.
screen.
He's fragile. He's done. The message didn't land the way you think it did, Adam. If you don't get your dumb ass up out that bed looking stupid, throw that damn cardboard cutout away, I'm so disappointed in you. The hell's wrong with you? I mean, can we think about this for a minute? What did that prove exactly? Like,
Not a
you're
damn
in the
thing.
bed with a paper cutout of him kissing him, like you're idolizing him or something. I guess you're his bitch now. That's not the ultimate submission. That's insane. How is this trolling him? He won. He fucking
he
won
won, bro.
everything. So yeah, let this be a lesson. If the money makes you shrink wrap your pride and cuddle it for clicks, that's not a bag. That's a clown costume you can't take off. Not every L is on paper. Some of them involve you alone in a bedroom, making out with a cardboard for closure. Paper cut lips is wild.
Dude. Shout out deleted. We will get into the next shit later. Yo, that shit was crazy, bro. If y'all like the video, like, subscribe if you're new. All we do is chill over here. With that being said, y'all be great, be safe, keep getting to that bag. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.